Check it out, we rapping for the Texas. Put it in, Crenshaw Bridge, we flexing. Houston rap style, we bringing the heat. Talking Texas football, nothing compete. Got the best podcast, the livest in the game. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Remember the name, we talking draft picks. We talking defense, we break it all down. No nonsense. H-Town, Victor Run Showdown. On the mic, talking Texas football. Every Wednesday night, with special guests dropping knowledge, taking the stage. Oh, digging in Crenshaw Briggs, we holding it down in the H-Town, wiping it down. Talking touchdowns in H-Town. Houston culture, we holding it down. Talking news and rumors, keeping it real. No filter, we got the Texas appeal. In the Lone Star City, we're living it up. Talking all things Texas, we can't get enough. From the football field to the concrete jungle, we're repping H-Town. Ain't nothing humble, bitch.
Well. Rain, shine, snow, win or lose, we still here. Unfortunately, it was a bad game today. Before we get into that, let me introduce my crew today. We got the positive message, but ain't too positive today. We got Mr. Keno.
What's good, everybody? Yeah, definitely nothing positive today, man. Nothing positive today. When it comes to the Texans, nothing positive.
And then, as always, my A1 since day one, I got Mr. Crenshaw in the building.
What up?
All right, fellas. Well, a last-second loss to the Green Bay Packers, 24-22. Keno's defense looked great. Got some turnovers, got some stops. The offense just couldn't get going. What is your thoughts on Bobby Sloak? I know you were texting us in the group chat, but tell these folks your concerns.
Man, honestly, I'm going to start off by saying this. Bobby is not the guy. Just going straight forward, Bobby is not the guy. And even if we would say, well, this is second year being OC, yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, he shouldn't have been the guy we hired for OC last year. Maybe we could have brought him in, you know what I'm saying? But we should have brought in, I feel like a Cliff Kingsbury from that used to coach the Cardinals, and then he went to Washington, whatever the case may be. We should have one of them type of guys, seasoned guy that's been doing this for some years, a former offensive coach and head coach. And what's his name? Bobby, it was just his first year. So, and Bobby has shown time after time that he doesn't know how to adjust. And that's the most frustrating part. You sitting up here trying to just, for one, you're so predictable. Everybody see what you're gonna do. You're gonna do a screen or you're gonna do a toss on second down to missing. And it's just like, yo, everybody sees what you're doing. Like, why are you doing this every second down? Not only that, you run the ball twice a lot on first and second down, and then you trying to go for the big play on the third down. Like, sir, why aren't you like it? It's just so predictable, and he's so obvious of what he's going to do. It's just frustrating. And then the most frustrating about the game today is why in the world you going to sit up here and run the ball twice, knowing they have all their timeouts. You run the ball twice, and then I think one of them plays, we did the toss, and then missing got nowhere. I think he lost like 2 yards. Why run the ball? Like, dude, they already know you're going to run the ball. So why not do a play action? Make sure your receiver or tight end, whoever you're doing play action to, is, you know what I'm saying, not going towards the sideline, but at least get some yards for you, and we continue to run that time, and then put your offense in a position to try to score, not to settle for the doggone field goal. And that goes towards DeMeco Ryans too. Some people was like, DeMeco did, like, the defense was good. Yeah, the defense was good today. The defense did what they were supposed to do. We had 5 starters out. So the defense did what they were supposed to do, but we needed our offense to turn up every time they got the chance, but they didn't do that. Joe Mixon put the offense on his back. and that just wasn't enough. And CJ, I'm not gonna throw blame at CJ, but at the same time, CJ do got to be better. But it starts with Bobby. These plays, these play callings, you know they're gonna blitz you. They literally did the same thing the Vikings did. You know, like why don't we have plays for that? Like, you know, a team gonna blitz us because they know, hey, they can't pick up stunts. We suck at picking up stunts, so they're gonna blitz us every time. So why not have plays so we can get rid of the ball quick? Because teams do that against us, like you said, man, in the group chat. Teams know how to get rid of the ball quick. Why can't we do the same thing knowing team's gonna blitz us? So that's the frustrating thing when it comes to Bobby. And I get it's his second year, but at the same time, if we trying to win a Super Bowl, we cannot win a Super Bowl with that man as our OC. I'm just gonna be straightforward. We can't because he's just not ready. So yeah. You on mute, Matt.
So this one's on you, Crenshaw. I know a lot of people hate Tony Romo when he does the narrating of the game, whatnot. But that 2-point conversion, he even said, why you have two receivers going the same route and having CJ go running that way and it's throwing to those two people when there's 4 coverage. So, Crenshaw, are you ready to pull the plug on the Bobby Slowik experiment, or are you just gonna let it live and see what happens with it?
Well, we just got to down that hill. I mean, we got to look at it like this, man. Bobby was never a good OC from the jump. CJ was just fucking phenomenal last year, and we were just blind to the fact that he was good because CJ was doing godly numbers. And now we got a whole year of film. They see what's going on, and he can't adjust. He can't adjust at all. And then, yes, the offensive line is bad, but hell, I look over there at Cincinnati, their offensive line is bad, and Joe Burrow is still out there slinging it. They still creating plays to get the ball out the quarterback hand. Bobby's just not good at his job, man. And people don't look and make so many excuses for him. They got to start making excuses for him and call him out. He was bad today. D'Amico was bad today as well. Why do we have to keep all his timeouts? Like, does he get a sense of keeping his timeouts or something? This boy kept all his damn timeouts the whole damn game.
Call one ice to kick.
So it just Bobby. Yeah. Well, see, and like I say, and he did that one right there, and hell, that didn't help out either. He would have just called all 3 of them. Called it again, called it again, called it again. Shit, might as well do that right there. But it was just bad clock management, you know, because like you said earlier, you know, like run, and then you pass the ball. Okay, if you're gonna pass the ball, at least get past the first down. It was a 10-yard pass, so it wasn't gonna do nothing. You could have kept running the ball, let them use all their timeouts, and look at it. That timeout that they had to save came back and helped them out because the clock would have ran out at the end of the game right there. They called timeout with 3 seconds left because they was all confused as well. And then I can't really get mad at the secondary because these guys are backups, practice squad guys. So I can't get mad at Ross. I can't get mad at Huey. I can't get mad at none of those guys because they ain't supposed to be in the game in the first place. So I gotta just like, hey, it is what it is. But if the offense would have helped out the defense, we would have won the game. And look at it, bro. We got 3 turnovers. 16 of those points came off the turnovers. If we didn't get those turnovers, man, we would have scored 6 points today?
Yeah.
So
besides Murray, those backups actually, I mean, they played pretty good. Hampton had a great blow-up play. Hewitt with the pick. I mean, they came to play. You're right. It was the offense.
The offense was bad. Offense is bad. What's going on with us playing the NFC North? Like, they just know how to beat us. I'm glad it's the NFC instead of the AFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we got the line. When the Lions, they see the same film, they go do the same shit to us. So we got to figure out, maybe in practice, they got to start running stunt plays on the offensive line so they can. What's up?
We've been saying this since week 1. Why aren't we practicing against stunts? Like, the O-line needs to practice against stunts. You need to have your what they call them, whatever the practice squad, whatever the crap. They need to be practicing against the doggone stunts. We can't stop stunts to save our lives, bro. And then the doggone tight ends on the outside blocking. Tell me why Dalton Schultz is looking inside when Landry Johnson got that guy, and then doggone McKinney blitzing off the edge and 3 sack on CJ Stroud, man. Like,
you're supposed to read right to left, not left to right. Like, I don't know.
That's the same play against Minnesota. Dalton and K had the same exact play against Minnesota. I mean, our tight end just not good at blocking. That's something that we got to work on right there.
Look, the whole offensive line needs.
Well, yeah, the whole offensive line just bad.
Really,
see, like,
go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, our offense really been bad all year. I've been saying this all year. Yes, Nico was turning up, but that's because he was scrambling out the pocket. It was like it was a bunch of fuck you plays. Throw it up and let Nico make a play. If you just go back and look at all our plays, bro, it's just the offense really been bad all year. That's why we was averaging 18 points a game. And people didn't want to bring it up because, oh man, it's okay, we still winning. Why you complain about the offense? We still winning. Yeah, but as the season goes on, we're playing better teams. It's gonna catch up to you. And here we go again. Offense was bad again. And look what happened. Yeah, we almost won, but that's because we got a lot of turnovers. Last week we played against a bad team and we looked real good. You know what I'm saying? You play against these good teams, it's not going to happen. Offense has been bad since week 1. We got all these damn weapons and it's not working. Nathaniel Dell, bro, what is going on with you, bro? What's going on with you, bro? You can't separate no more? Can't get open? You can't catch the ball?
Can't catch the ball wide open. I know he wasn't wide open, but I mean, him in the hands, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. You made the same. I think it was you, Chris, on that said in the text group, or maybe Keno. You caught the same pass last week.
Yeah, that's what I said. He caught the exact
same pass. Yep.
Pass last week, and you dropped the doggone ball in the zone.
And everyone, like, yes, this offensive line is bad, but the left side, Green and Tunsil, Green did have some plays, but he's still young. Green and Tunsil held off a little bit better. That right side, Howard, how are you gonna trip over your own feet, bro?
Twice.
Own feet. Yeah, twice. And Mason
last week.
Look, he hasn't. I think he's still in Tampa Bay. Is that where we picked him up from? Like, I don't think he's ever arrived to Houston ever since we got him. Everybody's upset about Green and everybody else. I'm upset about those two guys. Those two guys got paid and has not shown up since. Like, those are terrible. And go back to Bobby. Like, they're sending the whole house every play. You know what the defense is doing. They're rushing you 6, 7 people every time. And you're going to do play action? You're going to do long shotgun, long run, long post plays? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to get CJ Stroud killed? There for a second, CJ Stroud said, "Fuck it, I guess I got to do it," and ran. Like that's how you get quarterback killed. Like, what are you doing? Like Keno said, where are the slants? Where are the quick outs? Where are those passes? Every team does it to us when we're number one in pressures because that's what they do. They know we're going to pressure you. They're going to get rid of the ball and beat us. Why can't we do the same thing? He wants to be this guru and no, dude. No, get the first down. Go for the touchdown. Quit worrying about and this is to do Miko too. Quit worrying about the damn clock and worry about putting points on the board. I'm tired of field goal. Yeah, Scotty Fairbairn is the man. He's probably going to make All-Pro this year. But, bro.
You know what's crazy? The crazy thing is we ran out, and that's when the pass was behind Dalton, and it was a third down, right? We got rid of the ball quick. The problem there is the rush was so quick, CJ couldn't even get the ball to Dalton Schultz. He couldn't even get a good ball to Dalton Schultz. He had to step up and then try to throw it in. It went behind Dalton, and then 45 knocked it out of his hands. So it's crazy, man. And it's like, and we rarely do it. We rarely get the ball out quick. We rarely do them plays, the outs, the slants. We rarely do it.
Why?
Yeah. And then these tosses, man. That should be ran out probably once or twice or 3 times a game, not 7, 8, 10 times a game.
And like I told you guys from week 1, they got us figured out. We go on the defensive stand. Offense, we didn't do it today, but usually offense stand, first, second quarter, defense stand, first, second quarter, disappear in the third, and come back in the fourth. Like, why? Why is that? Why can't you play full football first, second, third, and fourth quarter? Again, fourth quarter, you're stopping Green Bay. You're getting Jordan Love razzled. You're making him punch the ball. Game's on the line. Oh, we got to kill that clock. But bend, don't break. Bend, don't break. No. Kill the man. Get after him. Don't let him be able to put it in field goal range, because the same thing happened when against the Atlanta Falcons last year. And look what happened. I've been saying this since week one, fellas. If we play like this against good teams, we're not going to what?
Not gonna win.
We're not going to win. It's point blank. I mean, I'm not ready to pull the plug saying we're not contenders. I still think we're contenders. But come second half of the season, we gotta figure something out. We got to make adjustments. We got to get rid of Chris Stauser, or however to say his last name. He's the horrible offensive line. I don't know why you hire him if he's never, ever touched a zone blocking scheme in his life. I don't know why you say, oh, yeah, come on, man. Come join this team. Like, what sense does that make?
There's so many questions I have. And don't get me wrong, shout out to Nick, man. He's done a good job. But some of these coaches, I don't know why they're here, honestly. Like, I'm sorry. Like you just said, the O-line coach, Matt, and I'm not trying to knock Matt. What's his last name? The defensive coordinator.
Burks.
Yeah, Burks. Like, why is he like, man? Go get Salah. Go get Salah, because D'Amico clearly needs some help. D'Amico Carlin plays for the defense, and his
low key, we need Gary Kubiak. Like, we need somebody on the offensive side. Where he's like, D'Amico, hey, throw a flag. Hey, D'Amico, call a timeout. Hey, D'Amico, don't throw a pass here. Run the ball. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
Maybe Cliff would have helped with that, because he's been a head coach before. Maybe he could help with that.
I don't know. Crystal, we got the Colts next week. What does need to change from this game to the next game, so that way we don't have the same record and going to the AFC with a draw?
I don't think nothing needs to change, because if Anthony Richardson is the quarterback, we're going to be in good hands. The boy was bad today, but they still won. That's only because Miami got Tyler Huntley over there. But I don't think nothing needs to change. I think everything needs to be the same. Also, CJ's better at home. He only got one loss at home, I believe, or no losses at home. One of the two. One loss and no losses at home, so he's better at home than on the road. So I think just keep it with the same philosophy, and we'll be all right. But if we do lose, we'll have the same record, and that is not on my bingo card.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenneth, what do you think needs to change from the aspect going on?
The same stuff that we've been saying. Like, Bobby got to be better, and this O-line has to work on stunts, because, man, like, I understand Green Bay is top 5 D-line or whatever they graded turnovers. Crazy thing is, did we have a turnover today?
No.
We didn't even give up no turnovers, but we still could not put points on the board. Like, it's just, but at the end of the day, man, offense got to capitalize. They have to capitalize. Like, O-line needs to capitalize.
I agree
Mason, with you. At this point, sit Mason on the bench. Put Kendrick Green in the game at this point. Put Titus on the bench and put the rookie Fisher in the game at this point. Like, they can't be worse than them two. Like, put them on the bench at this point, and then like put them on the bench, because them two are really causing this a lot, man. These sacks really be on them. Titus Howard, you getting the DN didn't even make a move on him. He just went straight past me. He falling to the ground. Same thing he did last week, falling to the ground. The DN like, oh shoot, you falling up, straight shot. I ain't got to do no move. I ain't got to do nothing. Let me just run straight past you. You falling on the ground for no reason. Didn't get touched or nothing, just falling. It's so much stuff that needs to change as far as with this offense. Like, we have all these weapons, and for some reason, Bobby can't figure it out. O-line can't figure it out. Well, the two guys on the right side can't figure it out. Kenyon Green has been at least doing what he can. He's not doing bad. He's improving. He's growing. That's all you can ask for from him. Like, that's all you can ask for. And Tussle is doing Tussle things, but Mason and Titus holding us back.
Third game in a row.
No false
false
starts. Thank
So
God.
you gotta give it on that. So
Yeah.
but one thing I would say about the defense, I'm not even gonna put it on this man because he shouldn't be in there. I'm gonna put it on this man. Jimmy Ward, you fucking no play game having ass. If you were in the game, Eric Murray wouldn't be in, and this wouldn't happen. Like, come on, man. And I kind of Kenneth was all like, "Go get Justin Simmons. Go get Justin." I was like, "Man,
I kept saying it, man.
Now, I am on the board of the Justin Simmons train. We should have went and got him because this is ridiculous. This dude's getting, and like I said, I'm not putting on Eric Murray. It should be Jimmy Ward because if you had Jimmy Ward, Petrie and Bullock played fantastic today, lights out. If you had Jimmy Ward, it'd be a different ball game. But of course, you're guaranteed to miss.
Why, man? Why extend him? Like, I'm not trying to go on a rant and just be frustrated just because we lost, but it's just certain things that needs to be answered. Like, why don't you go get a Justin Simmons? Why don't you try to sign Xavier McKinney? I was on that train too. Go get a safety. Like, what are we doing? You know, you moving Petrie down to the box, and you know Mr. Jimmy Ward can't stay on the field to save his life. He gonna miss 8 games a season, and you're gonna extend them after somebody picked Justin Simmons up. Like, what was that a message? What kind of message was that? I didn't understand that. What was that for? Would you let them know you are a guy? Like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. But that's and Eric Murray, like, I understand he's a backup.
I don't even put him, like you said, he should be out there.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
The guy's dog, man.
What's your take on this defense, Crenshaw?
Well, I mean, I guess the way D'Amico want to play, Ben don't break, but we've been doing a lot of breaking though. You know what I'm saying? So it just we just don't have good players on the back end. I mean, your rookie shouldn't be your best player on the back end. I'm talking about for us, the safeties or whatever. We just dropped the ball in the offseason. When we had the money, we could have got Justin Simmons. I mean, Kenneth was saying that shit every day. Matter of fact, he was sleep saying that shit every fucking day. We could have got him. He's out there playing like how he normally plays, but we just been getting away with it because we haven't been playing good quarterbacks. Every win we had this year wasn't against good quarterbacks, except for Josh Allen. Josh Allen was probably the best quarterback we played. Well, according to the coach, he said he wasn't, but still, it was the best quarterback we played this year.
Apparently, from what people are telling me, is that Bills game don't count because he don't have a team around him. Even though they are 5-2, that team don't count because he didn't have Amari Cooper and he don't have a team around him. So that game does not count.
Man, the foolishness.
I mean,
the foolishness, man.
Right?
That's just straight foolishness because they weren't saying that before they played us. Matter of fact, they swear they was gonna beat us. That's what they were saying. They was gonna beat us.
No, that's Kenneth. That's Texans fans are telling me. Texans fans are saying that game don't count. We suck to good teams because the Bills is not a good team because Josh Allen don't have a good team around him. Last I checked, 5-2 is a good record.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Man.
Like I said, I'm not like everybody else is hitting the panic button. I'm not ready there, but dude, we got to. We got to.
It's not even a panic. Like I'm not even mad at most of the players. Like at the end of the day, we was all 5 starters on defense. I get that. I'm not really mad at the players. I'm mad at the coaching. Because if we want to win a Super Bowl, if we want to go far in the playoffs, this coaching has to be on point. Bobby Slowik has so many weapons, and you have OCs that wish they had these weapons, and you acting like you got Davis Mills or you got doggone Tim Boyle in the backfield at quarterback, and you have CJ Stroud, and you playing scary. Like, the conservativeness, running the ball every first and second. Don't get me wrong, Joe was balling, but scheme him up right as well. Like it was a lot of carries that was waste of carries because you pitching the ball to him, and the O-line can't get no push.
Not even that, Ken. I'll even take one up for you. You're running the ball. He's getting 6-7 yards a carry, and he's getting first down, and then you're about to get into their territory. Oh, let's start 3 downs. Even though he's running the ball great, let's start 3 downs. Oh, we got a punt now. Like, what?
It's crazy.
What
It's crazy. And then the doggone 2-point conversion. You got bailed out with the PI, right? Well, like we already spoke about why, like Tony Romo said, why do you have 2 people going to the outside? Then you bring Joe Mixon in. Oh, the defense knows, they running it. So since everybody knows we're running it, right? Why on earth won't you do a play action? To the same play we did against the doggone Jaguars to win the game, why not run that play to Joe Mixon and we get the 2-point conversion? And I don't like going for the 2-point conversion, but if you're going to go for it, don't be so obvious to what the heck you're going to do. Like, come on, bro. Like, it just don't make sense. And that first one, like I said, like we talked about, you got Diz and doggone Dale going running outside. It don't make sense, man.
Was a 4-man coverage right there.
4 men. And only 2 receivers running routes. Everybody else blocking.
And then, like you said, you come in and you have a three tight end set. What are you going to do? Everybody and their mama knew. Even DeAndre Hopkins' blind mother knew what was happening.
Yeah.
We're going to run the ball. Like, why not do a bootleg of the Stroud like they did with Peyton Manning?
Bootleg or have your tight end sneak out with Stroud. Easy touchdown. All right, easy conversion for the 2-point conversion.
Or just push up the middle of the CJ. I mean, I'm just, dude.
It's sad. That's why I'm saying I'm not panicking, but I just need Bobby to be better. Like, just be better, man. Call the right plays.
Better. Keno is be consistent.
Yeah.
Because during this game, he did have some good play calls.
He did.
And then you have what the fuck was that?
Exactly. Waste it down.
Like that 3rd down, I'm still wondering, like, okay, so they have 3 timeouts, and you're gonna pass the ball, and you're gonna when you pass the ball, it's gonna be an out to the out of bounds. So when he catches the ball, the time stops anyways, and you're gonna be short a first down. Like,
it's crazy, man. It just, my thing is like that. That's the big thing about that, man. If you go run the ball twice, run that mug again. Just forget it. Obviously, you were playing for the field goal from the jump. Obviously.
Well, when
you didn't get no yards out the runs.
Like you said, when he threw that toss, in that 2nd down, we knew. We all knew. Oh, D'Amico's playing for the field goal. That's, and I get it. That's his philosophy. Smart, run the clock, run the ball, kill. He wants time. But man, you can't be playing for field goals, especially for the Packers, because this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sitting up here yelling at the TV, talking to my family, got my mom, dad, sister, nephew, niece over. And as soon as I saw the first one, I said, all right, he's about to play for this field goal, and this is going to bite us in the behind because he playing for this field goal, and these dudes got 3 timeouts. And this is the crazy thing, man. It was over 2 minutes. So they had 3 timeouts, and they had the 2-minute warning. So they basically had 4 timeouts. And you running the ball. Man. And then you have some people who's they tried to come for me in some group chats when I said this game is on D'Amico, and then I said Bobby, because it is. Yes, it is on D'Amico, but D'Amico supposed to go to Bobby. Hey, we are going to score a touchdown. Do not play for no field goal. We are going to score a touchdown. But as soon as I saw us kick the field goal, this is D'Amico. Let's go. Then talking to them, let's go. Like, really? What are you let's going for? We should have scored a touchdown. You can't sit up here and trust your defense is going to stop them.
Put that beside, okay? Just say, okay, that's fine. You got the field goal, okay? You know, you need a stop. You need a sack. You need a punt. You need an INT. Let's go back to zone coverage. Let them get a little here so we can kill the time and let them dink and dunk all the way to a field goal. No. Smash, ball, get after the quarterback, make him sweat, make him on the back of the field so that way you can stop him.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. But no. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, this is the Atlanta Falcons all over again. We had the game won. As soon as what was like a minute and 38 seconds, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I knew it was way too much time. I said, well, there's way too much time. I didn't even think about the timeouts. Just the time itself. I was like, man, that's way too much time.
Yeah.
Way too much time. And sure enough.
That's why you don't play for the field goal. Because it was too much time.
No.
Play as it's just a regular game.
Don't.
And
if the game's
try
on
to score a touchdown.
Period. Quit being conservative.
Yeah.
That's not going to win you games. I'm sorry, man. You got to
win you championships. Not going to win you a Super Bowl. Not going to win you an AFC championships. Like that conservativeness got to go. Like that needs to be balled up. Take the doggone script. You see me, Matt? Take the doggone script. Whatever that conservativeness, ball it up, throw it in the doggone trash.
Are you doing that?
Goal, score a touchdown. You have CJ Stroud. You have Stephon Diggs. Tank Dell has been in whatever the case may be. You have Dalton Schultz. You have Joe Mixon. Why are you sitting up here playing so conservative as if you don't have CJ Stroud in the doggone backfield? And CJ is frustrated. He was frustrated with the O-line. But hey, CJ, guess what? If the offensive coordinator was schemed right, you wouldn't even be frustrated with your O-line. Because hey, like Crenshaw said, the Bengals, honestly, their O-line has been horrible for the past few years. But somehow they schemed well and they scored touchdowns. They scored touchdowns, man. They get down the field. Joe Burrow is getting rid of the ball quick. Like every other team know how to get rid of the ball quick, but us. For some, I don't get it, man.
We are the number one team of holding the ball. Our average time we hold the ball is 4.9 seconds. Everybody else is barely 4.
And that's all on Bobby. CJ, every time he's holding the ball, but CJ is holding the ball because Bobby has schemed up a big play that has to develop, takes time to develop. That's not happening.
Not just that. How many times has Bo has been adamant about this? You got 3 receivers on the same side.
Yep, running the
same direction. Bro, my 7-year-old can come in here and draw up a better play than that. Like,
it's crazy.
I get it. You want to be this gadget guy, but sometimes you just gotta go back to the roots and just be quick slant, quick out.
Simple. You have receivers that knows how to get separation.
We did that all week last week. Yeah, CJ Stroud didn't have over 200 yards. I don't give a fuck. He had 3 touchdowns and we had a W.
Yeah.
That's what matters. And again, the running game was working, but what? Let's just stop. Let's stop running the ball.
And you should have used that to help the doggone pass. Instead, let me throw this pitch again. They ain't gonna know we finna throw it. Joe gonna bail me out this time. Let me just pitch it to Joe right quick.
While you're ripping up scripts and stuff, take all the screen passes in the playbook and tear those motherfuckers up and throw them away too. Because if I see one more fucking screen next week, I have no more hair to pull.
Hey,
so
man, best believe that first play, first down, is going to be a run to Joe. It may do 3-4 yards, but watch this. That second play, that second down is going to be a screen to Joe, or it's going to be a screen to Stephon. Somebody. It's going to be a screen, though. It's going to be a screen, and it's going to be like, wow. Like they didn't see that coming, Bobby. That was so well. They did not see that coming.
And the crazy thing is, too, is I did all the research, and the biggest weakness to the Green Bay Packers is the tight end position. So the first quarter, Dalton Schultz had what a big 28-yarder, and then Case Stover had a good 17-yarder. I was like, boom, there you go. That's what you need to do. Not one more pass to the tight end. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Man, I don't understand. It's crazy. But yeah, like Buddy said in the chat, bro, this loss, it sucks. It's a hard pill to swallow. It sucks, man. It really sucks because we, regardless of what we came into the game with, we had the opportunity to take this game away and leave and go back home with another dub on the road. But what
and going against the divisional game, the divisional games are always tough, no matter who it is. But to go back to the O-line, yes, the O-line didn't play great today. But again, I'm not 100% blaming the O-line because it goes back on Bobby. You have the whole house being brought to you. They can say fuck it and send everybody after us. And Bobby wouldn't change the scheme. Not one damn thing.
He wouldn't.
Not once. Oh, let's do a long play action bootleg where CJ's already getting hit, or let's do a shotgun play where Diggs is hitting the fade. Like,
yeah. My thing is we got to stop expecting the O-line to be different. The O-line is the O-line. And too bad, too sad that we extended Mason. Too bad, too sad we extended Titus. At the end of the day, you know what the O-line is. So what do you do as an offensive coordinator? You scheme the correct way to help your O-line look better than what the heck it is. That's what you do. But for some reason, we continue to do the same stuff. We continue to be conservative. We continue to be so predictable, and then we expect different results.
Well, that's the crazy thing, though, Kenneth. You're right. But last year against the Steelers, one of the best pass rushes last season, 0 sacks, not one.
That was a great scheming. That was a great scheming by Bobby.
The playoff game against the Browns, Myles Garrett, one of the sack leaders of the season, not one sack. And then you're telling me something changed from here to there? And last year you were playing with backups. So what, you're telling me we need to go get those backups again? Like, what's the deal?
Man, we need to go hit up Houston Carson. What's his name? Carson. We need to hit up. We need to go bring back a couple of dudes because, man,
we need Fant. Fant needs to come on.
I wish we wouldn't have let him go. I know we paid Titus, but man, honestly, I wish we would not have let Fant go.
Honestly, like at this point, I'm ready for the rookie to come in.
Like I said, take Titus out.
The thing I've seen, the rookie can pick up stunts.
Yeah,
he picked up at least 2 or 3 at the time. Mm-hmm. So at least he knows how to read a stunt. And now maybe he can teach, hey, old man Mason, this is how you're supposed to bring up a stunt. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
Come on, dude. Like, it's crazy.
But can we trade Mason? Can we one of them, Mason or Titus? Can we trade one of them? It's going to get that out the way.
We're gonna have to give them draft picks. Like nobody's gonna take them.
No,
I wouldn't blame them. It's just, and that's
KC, come get them, man, because I know they don't line. They need help on that line.
But that's another subject for Wednesday. But
yeah,
we got to be buyers. Come this trade deadline, like if Bobby and D'Amico are really sitting back and looking at this roster, and it's like, oh yeah, man, we're good. Then I'm concerned because maybe if we're healthy, maybe we are good, but we're not healthy, and that's what all these people in these group chats like. I'm okay if Diggs ain't showing up, Diggs ain't making an impact. I'm okay if he walks next year. Okay, so you're telling me Tank Dell hasn't showed up and Nico Collins has not played a full season since high school, but you're okay with Diggs walking?
No way. Matter of fact, you would steer Diggs right now. And honestly, a person that's holding Diggs process and progression back is Bobby Slower, because he can't freaking scheme for this man to save this freaking world. He cannot do it. You scheme everything for Nico, which I love, but at the same time, you have stuff on this. How can't you scheme for this man? He keep running across the line, motioning, and all that stuff, and the ball is not going to him. Is he a decoy to him or something? Like, like what? I don't.
The
I
crazy
don't
thing
understand.
though, is before this game, I gotta go back and crunch the numbers. But before this game, Stephon Diggs was on pace to get 1,266 yards and 9 touchdowns. That's receiver one numbers.
Yep.
That's Pro Bowl numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that he's not impact, and those numbers don't matter. Well, he hasn't had 100 yards this season. Okay, and your point is
Don't mean nothing.
don't mean
The
nothing.
man's still reliable, still consistent. If the opportunity present itself to him, because the opportunities have barely. Don't get me wrong. Last week was good, but it can be better. Give him more opportunities. Give him more opportunities than
Today
you give
was-
Tank Dell.
Today was definitely not on him.
Yeah, at all.
And I'll give Tank Dell the pass today too, because yes, granted he should have caught that in the end zone. But dude, CJ Stroud had no time to get it to him. No time. And the scheming, the more I talk about it, the more I just like
Yeah.
if I see Bobby Slug, I might just one time right there in the cheek, bro. Like,
Man.
what the fuck
I
are you?
don't blame you. Like, geez, man. I don't know. I'm trying to be cool, but people, and then you have some people. We 5-2, man. This is my thing. Forget that 5-2. I need my offensive coordinator to do his job the correct way. Why? Because we are trying to make a deep run in the playoffs. How do y'all expect us to do that if this man can't scheme and do the right things and not be predictable every doggone time? How do y'all expect us to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the Ravens? Shoot, if we see the Bills in the playoffs, I might be worried a little bit just because my OC don't know how to scheme and make sure that our offense can get into the end zone. But like, man, bro, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating because if Bobby is on his job, if Bobby is doing what he's supposed to do, we probably blow out Green Bay. We probably blow out Green Bay. Honestly, if he schemes well, we probably would have had 30 plus points.
If he called the same game he called last week, we win this game easily. But no, you got to do these gimmicks. You got to do all this. I don't know if it's a script, but if it is, throw that motherfucker away because it's not working.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to talk about the Patriots and the Niners and the Packers of the old and the Chiefs. Okay, you want to beat those teams? You know why they make deep runs in the playoffs? Because they have first round buys. And if you want a first round bye, if you want to make deep runs, you got to win games. You can't just coast into the playoffs. You got to beat these two games. I mean, yes, granted, I had this game probably as a loss beginning of the season. But, man, 24-22.
Yeah.
You had the game won. And you just let it go.
It's sad. But, yeah, we still have a long season. But if we're going to lose, I want us to lose in a way that, all right, we gave it all we got. But in this case, we didn't. In this case, we did not. Bobby did not give it all he had. He didn't trust CJ. He did not trust Seven. Like I'm going to say it again. CJ had a bad game against the Jaguars at home. But what he do when it was time to go score a touchdown to win the game, they drove down the field and he scored a touchdown. And today should have been the same exact mindset. I don't care if we kick a field goal, we go up. Don't care about that. You let your quarterback go down the field and you make sure we score a touchdown. Like, I'm sick and tired of this. Like, let's barely win or just let's just try to get by. Let's try to get lucky.
We'll be 6-1 if we win. No, I don't care. We'll be
Bro.
go for the win.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And,
man, I love D'Amico, but buddy, he got some things to change, and if he needs to go get another doggone offensive coordinator or something, I know we can't probably do it right now, but Bobby, I hope Bobby going at the end of the season.
And that's what everybody's like. Well, maybe CJ Stroud is hitting that sophomore slump. No, he's not. I'm telling you, it's the scheme of Bobby.
Yeah.
You can't expect him to make the throws that he makes when he's getting pressured 90% of the time. It is not happening. We did the same thing to Josh Allen. He was 9 for 30. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 for 36. So like, dude, we gotta quit making excuses for certain people and not for Bobby Sawyer, because it's Bobby. When it's down to it, it's Bobby. So you gotta make it easier on your defense, but you can't blame dropping touchdowns on Bobby. You're right, you can't. But when it's time to score a touchdown and you make play calls of run, and a screen, then you got to play on Bobby. It's just the scheme is not helping, especially when everybody in the whole building sees what's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I understand him about that.
Catch that ball, but
yeah, they do got to catch that ball. We understand that, but at the end of the day, we can't dwell on that first drop touchdown when it happened in the first quarter, when you have to focus on what to control in this fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that drop touchdown could have cost us this game, and it did cost us this game. But at the same time, you have to focus on the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is what matters. When you got the opportunity to go down and go score a touchdown, instead you want to go down and kick a field goal, run out the time to hope and pray that we win the game just by kicking a field goal. That's not good coaching, bro. Sorry, that's not good coaching.
I have to agree with this comment. It says, no, sir, that's not just Bobby. CJ started gazing, looking at Diggs and Tank when Hutch was open all game. No, man, I still think it's Bobby, because Bobby was calling these plays where CJ Stroud didn't have time to look at anybody. I mean, there's many times where he was already on the run. So, yeah, it does go on Bobby.
I mean,
there is sometimes he held the ball, but still, it goes on.
My thing is, when he hold the ball, us as fans, if we have the opportunity to look at the 22s and see the field and everything when CJ is holding the ball, we need to pay attention to what the receivers are doing. But every time I see CJ holding the ball, the receivers are literally running downfield. They're running downfield, or whoever's running the drag or whatever, he's not open. And everybody else just running downfield. And it's like, yo, we need quick plays. We need the quick outs. If you're going to spread them out and get some quick outs going. You know what I'm saying? Some slants, some outs. Like, we rarely run slants.
Yeah, you're right. Rare. Derek, you're right, 100%. Cover zero is going to be a problem. Yes, but there's ways to beat it. Detroit beat it today. Quick slants, get your player open, and don't be running bootleg fucking screens and bullshit. Quit being gadget plays and run quick outs. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
So, well, Keno, anything other than what we've been talking about this game? You got anything else?
Man, I mean, it is what it is. And you're right, bro. Hutch, I know what you're talking about. At the same time, I don't know, man. All right, we're gonna have to hold CJ accountable too. I get it. We gotta hold. I just think mainly we gotta hold Bobby accountable, but yeah, CJ has to be held accountable as well. But Bobby gotta also put him in a position, make the right play calls. Too many doggone plays he's holding the ball, and it's because he's looking down the field for the big play. Maybe CJ do need to go back to really taking them check downs. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of things that we got to change as far as offensive coach and as far as our head coach. It's a lot of things we got to clean up. But me personally, I just have high expectations, and that's why I'll be mad. That's why I'll be frustrated, because I have high expectations. Like we just in Houston, man, we won the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But when we see games like this that we can't get the win because of not managing the clock well or just being conservative, like all that stuff is frustrating, because that's not how you win Super Bowls. So, yeah, man, hopefully, I know we got to move on to next week. Here's what it is. We 5-2, we got to move on to next week, but we can't go into that game on some bull crap.
Absolutely.
We can't.
Absolutely. Well, this is the worst part of the show because it's the end, but make sure you tune in Wednesday where we talk a little bit more, and then you get the recap of what Bo and Ruben, and a little bit more from me, Crenshaw, and Kenneth about the games. Keno, why don't you tell the people where they can find you till then so they can see what you're talking about?
All right, y'all can follow me on Instagram and YouTube, Kenneth the Messenger, Twitter Messenger _Keno, and me and Crenshaw got some heat coming. Be on the lookout for that. We got some special things coming tomorrow. The promo drops, so y'all be on the lookout for that, man. We got some heat coming.
Yeah,
Something exciting, definitely needs it for this fan base, for the organization. We need some excitement. You know what I'm saying? I know we took a tough L, but yeah, hopefully this gives y'all some more excitement and we get back on the rise.
Yeah,
Yes,
on 6'10" and 120, right?
Yeah, 6'10", 120. Y'all pay attention to 6'10" and 120. Y'all gonna hear some of that fire for sure.
All right. And you can follow our brothers Ruben at 713 HOU Sports, Crenshaw at 5th Ward Crenshaw, and then of course our brother Bo Diggity at Bo Diggity 713. Myself, A1 Day 1 Texans, and follow the podcast everywhere. Texans Fan Battle. Again, make sure you tune in Wednesday because we got some great stuff to go over with. And like Keno said, we got some fire coming. So but be on the lookout. Tune in. Have a wonderful Sunday and stay blessed.
Yo, check it out, we rapping for the Texans. Put it in, Crenshaw Bridge, we flexing. Houston rap style, we bringing the heat. Talking Texas football.